So yes, in season 3, Chuck really starts to evolve as a spy and knows kung fu and taekwondo and whatever gymnastics. Everything that he needs to is in the intersect. So it's an evolution of the character. He goes from being more timid and staying in the car to getting out of the car and going and fighting a lot of bad guys, which is a lot of fun. Oh, and I got to direct my first episode in season 3. I directed 3 episodes total, 1 in season 3, 1 in season 4, 1 in season 5. But that was my first one, and it was a really fun episode because a secret is revealed, and there was a lot to do in it, and more kung fu and all that. Oh yeah, Yvonne is lovely. Obviously very lovely. She's very beautiful, but talented, hardworking, and she's family to me. She's our whole cast and crew was all one really tight-knit family, and and when you spend that much time with people, there's ups and downs, and you fight through a lot of things, and people, babies born, people losing family members. So there's drama on screen and off screen, and but it's a really lovely family. Oh yeah, we had, the Buy More was just so ridiculous. It was so, well, first it was very fun because it was, the United States, we have Best Buy, which is basically what the Buy More is. It was 2 very different worlds, and I think that was part of what makes the show so special, is you have the high drama and romance and action in this world, and then you have all of this just ridiculous mystery food in the fridge, and the Wheel of Misfortune. I mean, just it's very just all comedy, and then sometimes those worlds would come together and collide and make a whole something else, But we had lots of fun in the Buy More, and we definitely would hang out outside of work as well, and go get some drinks after work, and talk about the day, or or the parties that we'd have for Chuck, for rap parties and things like that. Josh Gomez and I are very good friends. He and I are both otaku. We love video games, we love comic books, so we bonded over those things, and spend as much time as we can together when I can get him out of his house. It's a mixed bag of emotions. I don't know how to translate that in Japanese, but the family that we had, that I spoke of before, was very special and very close, and you work 14 hours a day together, 5 days a week, sometimes more, sometimes 16 hours a day. And so I would see them and spend more time with them than I would spend with my own family and friends outside of work. So they became my family, and so when that all ends, and what is so normal, it's like breathing. I wake up, I shower, I go to work, and I'm with them all day, and then I go home, and I do that day in and day out for 9 months at a time. And now all of a sudden I don't do that anymore, and that's very strange, and it's difficult, and I miss them a lot. Playing Chuck was very, very fun, and was always challenging in its own right. But I look forward to being able to play other roles, and I do feel like 5 years of a show is a good amount of time. Sometimes shows never get even 5 years. They get 1 year or 2 years. So we were very blessed that we had as many years as we did, and also, you know, went out on our own terms and on a high note, as opposed to being a show that's around for 12 years and everyone's sitting around going, why are we still doing this? Why nobody even watches it? Everyone at home is saying this is so stale, it's boring, you know. So I think good to go out with a bang. Ah, yes, I did. You know, oddly enough, the only thing I bought was a puzzle. Well, we do puzzles at home. My younger sister is also my assistant, and she loves puzzles. Anyway, but no, I loved it. I mean, it really is sensory overload, and especially for, you know, an otaku like me, it's Club Sega. I didn't understand. There's Club Sega, and then there's another Club Sega. They couldn't just have one big Club Sega. No, we have to have many Club Segas, just in case this one's full. People can go to the other one. And they're all the same games. But yeah, we spent a good amount of time in Club Sega. I love video games. I've played them my whole life. It's really fascinating to see the new games that are being played here that aren't in the States yet. But yeah, and then also, you know, darts. We were playing darts at Club Sega. I was like, yeah, I got darts. This is fantastic. What else did we do? Well, we walked through this big department store, just, you know, 6 or 7 floors of just nothing but technology. It's very expensive in Tokyo, I found. I can get a better deal on a TV back home, so I'm going to wait on that. There was a great road that we found, just stumbled upon, and it was just all restaurants. It just kind of curved around, and all very small little restaurants. And the menu, there was no English on the menu, and but there were pictures. And he said, you know, that looks good. And he asked me, I want this. Great. And I looked at him, I said, you have no idea what that is. That could be something that would not agree with your stomach. You have no idea what that. And so then after we had ordered, we said, I said, you know, excuse me, what is the, what is, and the waiter said beef. He said beef. So all right, we're getting beef. Well, I think a little is lost in translation because, you know, beef, cow. For us, beef is the, you know, the meat of the cow. He was just referring to a part of a cow. And it was the intestines of the cow, which none of us had ever eaten before. I've never had cow intestine, but I did that day. I tried cow intestine, and it wasn't that bad. It was soft. It looked like chicken. The noodles in the dish were very good as well. So, you know, I think if anyone sees this, I would say when you go to a place, especially Japan, trust them. Just go and trust it. Go eat something you've never eaten before. And even if you don't know what it is, it's worth it. And they're trustworthy people. So, you know, you got that going for you. Hey everybody, at tvgroove.com, I'm Zachary Levi. I play Chuck in the show Chuck. And I really hope that you will see the show Chuck. It's a very special show. It's a little bit of action, a little comedy, a little drama, some mystery and some romance. It's very special, and I think that you'll agree it's really good.